There was a king. That king started losing faith in God. The king had a minister. The minister had so much faith in God, that whenever something good or bad happened, the minister would say, "Whatever God does, he does good." Thus, understand that this sentence became the minister's catchphrase. One day the king's finger was cut off. The bandage was tied, medicine was applied, but the king was dying because of the pain. All the ministers went to inquire about the well-being of the king. Everyone felt the pain of cutting off the king's finger, everyone expressed regret. But the minister said this, "Whatever God does, he does for good." The king got angry, but he remained. After drinking anger, the king decided to make the minister have fun. A few days passed. One day the king planned to play hunting in the forest. Asked that minister also to accompany him. Both got on horses and headed towards the forest. On the way a well was found. Both were thirsty. Both of them looked up. The well was dry. Taking a chance, the king pushed the minister into a dry well and then asked, "How was the minister?" The minister said from inside the well, "Whatever God does, he does it for good. So now die here in the well and chant the rosary of your God, I have gone." Saying this, the king rode on a horse and started returning to the palace. He must have gone a short distance ahead that the Lukhar tribesmen, armed with arrows and spears, surrounded him and tied him with ropes. Actually, they were looking for a strong man, to offer sacrifice to their forest goddess, and they found the king. They all took the king to the place of sacrifice. The priest examined the king's body closely. The priest looked at the king's severed finger and cried out, "This man cannot be sacrificed to the forest goddess. His finger is cut off, the goddess does not want a broken body as a sacrifice." Those tribals abandoned the king. The king remembered and thanked the Lord and thought to himself, "The minister was right." The king rode on a horse and reached the well. He made a rope of his turban, and hanged it in the well and took the minister out, and apologized for his mistake. The minister was happy and said, "Your Majesty, if I were with you, I would have been sacrificed to that forest goddess. You survived the amputation of your finger, but how could I have survived? Whatever God does, he does well." So what you can take from this story is, whatever happens in your life is happening for some reason, so don't lose hope and have faith in God, 'cause whatever God does, he does well.